Hi, I'm Mr. Kilpatrick, one of the high school physical education teachers at ESM. I'm just doing a little video of our course expectations and what we're expected due to COVID-19, all the safety precautions and all the different things we'll have to do this year. I just want to start by showing you who your physical education teachers are. If you don't remember, you ninth graders might not know who we are. We got Mrs. Harris, Mrs. Neuhaus, and Mrs. Vollmer. We have Mr. Kilpatrick, Mr. Smith, and Mr. Travelpiece. So those are just trying to put a name with a face with our phys ed teachers. It's going to be a little bit more difficult this year for students that are at home doing virtual. All right, so our expectations for this year. Attendance. This is huge. Our attendance will be taken in the first 10 minutes of class. Cohort at home, meaning half the kids that are at home, and virtual students must log into Google Meet for attendance every day and do a daily check-in. The daily check-in shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes. It's going to ask you a couple questions about how you're doing, if you have any questions about anything, and you need to submit it. This is mandatory for our attendance. We need to submit attendance in the first 10 to 15 minutes of class. So if you don't do that in that time frame, you will be marked absent. So make sure whether you're in school or not, make sure you're on our attendance. In-person cohorts. In-person cohort A and B are expected to attend all PE classes during your scheduled PE time. So that's for when you're actually here. That would be typical that you're used to a physical education class will do your regular attendance. Cohort at home or virtual students are expected to attend a PE class during your scheduled PE time. How it's going to work is that first 10 minutes of class, log on, and we will have an attendance sheet on there. Do your virtual check-in and get on the classroom, log on to the classroom for the first 10 minutes. And then after that time, you can continue to do something or you could do something else during that time. But we need that first 10 minutes for you to virtually check in. Cohort at home and virtual students are required to complete a check-in Google form by the end of each physical education class. Physical education or physical activity, 80 minutes per week. In-person cohort A and B. Students will complete 80 minutes of physical activity in class. No physical activity log needed for that class. So if you actually have phys ed in person during the week, you don't have to complete a log that week. If you're virtual or don't have phys ed that week, you're the cohort that doesn't have phys ed that week, you need to fill out a fitness log, and they're due by Sunday at 9. Very important for that. And so we give you Saturday and Sunday. Maybe you're really busy during the week or can't get out or can't do stuff, but there's a lot of stuff on that form, options for you to do. Very easy to fill out. Just record what you're doing. And remember, we need 80 minutes for your class. PE video Google assignment. The video Google assignment is for everybody, and that's due every week by Friday at 3:20. It would be the video will be 5 to 7 minutes long, and there'll be probably 5 to 10 questions on it, and that will be graded also. That assignment will be posted every Monday morning at 8 a.m. All students must complete the weekly video Google assignment by Friday at 3:20. So whether you're virtual, whether you're cohort A or cohort B, every Friday, you need to have that handed in by 3:20. On Sunday, by 9, you need to have your physical activity log, completed and handed in. So those are two things you need to do. And if you, during class, you have to do your virtual check-in. Every time you're assigned, so you have phys ed second block, and that starts at 10:25, say. So you start at 10:25. From 10:25 to 10:35, you need to get on, join the Google Meet for that class. So we'll get your attendance. We know you checked in. Do the virtual check-in form. Shouldn't take you more than a minute or two, and then you're done. You've done your due diligence for the attendance. There will be times when we'll live stream, maybe workouts. There will be times we won't be able to. There usually will be a teacher, hopefully, that can talk to you during class. So if you have a question during class, if you're virtual or at-home cohort. I know this sounds kind of confusing. I'm getting confused myself, but we're going to make it work. We're going to do everything we can to help you. PE video Google assignment. And I just talked about that, and it'll be due at 3:20. Medicals. Students on a medical excuse must complete all PE requirements. Students unable to be physically active in physical education due to a medical reason are required to have a doctor's note. Students are required to contact their PE teacher for further information. So we'll let you know, we'll give you a different set of projects and stuff to do that you'll be able to do without being physically active due to your injury. Makeups. Students will be responsible for making up PE classes by filling out a PE activity log due before the end of the market period. Sunday night rolls around, you didn't do your 80 minutes for whatever reason, Sunday night at 9. So that assignment's going to be closed out Sunday night at 9. So Monday at 8 a.m., you're going to have a new assignment. So there'll be a different form, and you'll be able to make up that work by the end of the market period. And we'll let you know all the pertinent dates and stuff when we get them. In-person physical education. Arrival and this is for kids, regular phys ed. You're here just like you normally would be. Students, a little bit different. There's going to be hand sanitizers as you go into the large gym. We have to do our virtual and in-person attendance all at once. So everybody will go into the large gym. Remember, we have to be 12 feet apart. We're going to have marks on the floor. You're going to go to your assigned spot. You just kind of sit, relax, hang out. As you're entering the gym, please take some hand sanitizer, rub it into your hands. And you'll be dismissed based on the teacher's direction. Mask. Students will be required to wear a mask at all times. Students will only be allowed to take their mask off when directed by a teacher. So if there's a situation or something comes up, please come over and talk to us, and we'll give you further information on that. Requirements to participate in physical education. Sneakers. You got to have sneaks on. The locker rooms are going to be off limits due to the health restrictions. So no one's going to be able to go in there and get changed and leave their stuff in there. So you're going to bring your backpack with you, but try to wear clothes that you can be physically active in. And you need sneakers. Okay, you might have athletic clothing on, but if you don't have sneakers on, you can't participate, and that's a safety issue. Bring a water bottle because we're not going to be able to use the drinking fountains like we normally have. I think that the spout is going to be off, so you could just use a bottle. So if you have a water bottle, bring it. And like I said, appropriate physical activity attire. Safety. Locker rooms will be unavailable at this time. Like I said, masks will be worn at all times unless directed otherwise. Students will be required to maintain a social distance of 12 feet away from each other at all times. Now, we're hearing stuff, and this is going to change by the time you actually listen to this, but that sports are going to be able to maybe go at 6 feet or with masks, and phys ed is different. I'm not really sure why that is, but no matter what you're doing out in your sport or anything else that's been going on, you have to, in phys ed, maintain a 12-foot distance from each other. No activities allowed in the gymnasium without teacher supervision. Food and drink are not permitted in the gymnasium. Appropriate use of all equipment is required at all times. Behavior expectations kind of goes without saying, but I'll just say it anyways. Respect and courtesy will be displayed at all times. Students are expected to display good sportsmanship, fair play, and proper safety. School appropriate language, gestures, and subject matters are expected at all times. Cell phones are not permitted in physical education class. Now, we have a nice little checkoff list just to kind of go over what you need to do. Cohort in school. Obviously, that's the kids in school. Virtual, you're going to be out of school the whole time. In cohort, out of schools, every other time you're going to be out. One time you're going to be in school, the next time you're going to be out. Log into Google Class or Google Meet in the first 10 minutes of every PE block. Virtual and cohort out of school have to do that. Cohorts in school, you're right there in front of us. We're marking you present or absent. Complete and submit virtual check-in form every PE block. Again, if you're in school, you don't have to do that, but if you're virtual or cohort out of school, you will have to do that. Attend PE class in school. Obviously, the only person that's going to have to do that, physically attend it, will be that cohort that's in school. Virtual will never be in school during this time, and cohort out of school obviously won't be in there. Physical activity log. Complete and submit physical activity log from each week. If you did not actually have a physical education in-person class, you have to complete this log. So, hey, on Tuesday, I had Mr. Kilpatrick, and we got to participate in person. You don't need there's your 80 minutes. You don't need your 80 minutes. If you are virtual or you didn't have your cohort out of school, you will need to submit that form by Sunday at 9 p.m. And that will also be allowing you to do Saturday and Sunday for a little bit more flexibility. Weekly video Google assignment. Everybody's required to do this Google assignment every week. It's due at 3:20. It's going to be a 5 to 7 minute video, 5 to 10 questions. Do it. It should not take you more than 15 minutes. And that is required, that is due every Friday for everybody, every Friday at 3:20. You look at 70% of your grade, move my computer here, sorry. 70% of the grade is participation. So we're going to try to keep the grading the same. You get a 7 out of 7 like you would have last year in person. We're going to try to do that with virtual and cohort out of class or out of school also. Keep some continuity. And hopefully we get back to in-person normal. We could just hit the ground running and everybody's all set. 20% of your grade is skill, strategy, knowledge. Those are your video Google assignments. 10% of your grade is scheduled PE class check-ins. So that's just making sure you're checking in and doing what you need to do. And that's kind of the gist of our student expectations for physical education. We don't have class list yet. When we do, we'll be able to contact you. Please check your school email. And so we'll send out the class codes when we know what classes we're in, and we'll have all those set up for you. Please email your teacher with any questions. We'll hit the ground running. We're super excited to start the year. We're dying to see you in person, but we're just as excited to see you on the screen too. So hopefully this helped. Like I said, if you have any questions, contact any one of us. We'll do whatever we can to help you. Wear a mask, stay 6 feet apart, 12 feet in the gym, wash your hands, and stay safe.